peacocks.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Feels on Meals. Today, of course, I am joined by none other than Boba.
Non-otter left beef. Hello.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm waking up, Oz. I feel like
Up.
I had breakfast. I had a chocolate chip pancake with butter and maple syrup.
Dang, what? You're like, I had two
Eggs.
No, I didn't even have any eggs.
No.
I've just had my two vitamin gummies. Delicious.
Oz!
I'm living in the 22nd, the year 3000. I eat all my meals by
Oh, I see. You've got the pill food.
the pill food. That's right. It's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, where you chew that chewing gum and you taste all different things. God, I wish that was
see.
real.
What did you taste for your breakfast?
I tasted roast bacony beef pancakes. I don't know I don't know. If I could have had any breakfast though, it probably would have been eggs Benedict.
Oh, yum.
I love eggs Benny, and that's some quality breakfast.
I get freaked out by the egg on it, I think. Sometimes with a little bit of a goopy egg. Sometimes the goopy egg freaks me out a little bit, but they're tasty.
I like a good runny poached egg. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of any egg, actually.
Never
Never afraid of eggs. Anyway, where are we going today? This is an interesting one. So this is one that you've just discovered, right? You just was browsing around and you found this place, and I agree. It looks pretty. It sounds pretty.
A cheeky Google for Circolo Popolare. The name of this episode is Osie and Boba do not speak Italian.
We might surprise ourselves. We might be really good at pronouncing everything.
A natural.
We could be, but this is in London. It's on Rathbone Place. I just want to see it on a map. Oh, well, that's not worked, has it? I just want to see the map.
Kong dog.
Kong dog. That's all it was. This hasn't even done. Oh,
Let me see. Hold on. Circolo Popolare.
40 Rathbone.
There we go. I should have had that prepared.
I can't. It's not putting me a little marker on here for some reason.
How about Popolare? There we go.
Here we are. So, there it is. It's right here. So it's nice. It's near Soho Square. I know this area kind of well. Yeah, it's just off Tottenham Court Road. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Did I go there? I went to where's Leicester Square?
Leicester Square is.
I got lots of squares there.
There are a lot of squares. Leicester Square is.
Take me to London, Oz. Take me to London.
I can only do it by tube maps. When I see it on the actual thing, I'm like, where is everything?
On the tube.
I can only do tubes.
Did I go to Soho? I don't know.
There is Leicester Square.
Okay.
So it's very close. It's like Soho's pretty close to Leicester Square. So you might have been.
Maybe so. It's very unassuming from the outside. You might walk right past it if you didn't know, because it's just a building, like a normal looking building, and then there's just a bunch of vines scattered over the window. And maybe this was taken when it doesn't look cold out, but the vines do not look in a good way in some of these pictures.
Yeah, it kind of looks, it's like ivy and hanging vines, like Boba says. It looks very lush and lovely, and there's like plant pots outside with like palms and other shrubbery outside. But yeah, you wouldn't know that this is a restaurant. I would not even. I'd assume this was like somebody's. I don't even know.
Like a plant shop, maybe? It looks like a plant shop. Or a cafe. Maybe a cafe?
Yeah, it
I
looks.
don't know.
I know it's very odd looking, isn't it? There's like you can barely see into the windows, and they've got like net curtains kind of thing, and there's looks like there's some books on the. Yeah, it's very unassuming, and it's just like in a very sort of office location. What else we got down here? Joe and the Juice. Okay. What else?
Okay.
I don't know. It's just like, it seems like a place where obviously, you've got a lot of people working around here. So I assume it might get quite busy.
I think there's like a Primark around the corner. There was a Zara, maybe like some shopping things, whatever that tower is. What is that tower?
That's the BT Tower.
The BT Tower. The Bacus Tomato Tower. Did I say Bacus? Did I just say Bacus instead of bacon? Because I was thinking about lettuce.
Bakest. You made a new word. Bakest. It's like a BLT, just Bacus.
It's vegetarian bacon. Bacus. It's made from lettuce.
So yeah, it's it's just sort of on the side of this street. It's just on the street. It looks inviting, but also I'm kind of like scared. I don't know.
I know it looks like
exclusive.
It does. Yeah, because it's just shrouded. It's shrouded in mystery, maybe. A cheeky bit of mystery.
Here's another picture of the outside, and this looks like it's been taken in the evening, so you can sort of, all the windows are lit up, and the vines aren't as long, so you can kind of see in a little bit.
Looks cozy.
It does. Looks very warm and inviting in there, and just, I love it. I love the look of it. It looks really, really nice. This is what I like plants a lot. I'm not the best at keeping them, but I'm a big fan of plants. So I appreciate this aesthetic.
Yeah,
it's
there's
very
a lot
nice.
of nice ones. They've got the sunlight for it there, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. It probably does get a bit of sunshine. And the sign's like really quite small as well on the outside, isn't it? It's just sort of like a little sticky out. What do you even call these?
It's just like a small hanging sign, but it's to the outside of the door, which I guess there's one entrance and one exit. And it's in like a very cursive font. And it's Circolo Popolare.
Popolare. Looks very nice. And I think the most exciting bit about it is the inside looks insane.
It is really beautiful and cozy and magical.
Holy shit. It looks incredible. Where to begin with this?
It's got like the wooden lattice, which is a similar word to lettuce, but it's not the same thing. Woodis? There's a wooden lattice, like, ceiling to it that has plants hanging down. One of the pictures has like a bunch of wisteria, I think it is, that purple, like, fluffy hanging flower. There's some like red hanging flowers, a bunch of greenery, and then lights and maybe like vines and maybe like strings of lights too.
Yeah, they're like fairy lights, and it's like a canopy of just foliage and twinkly fairy lights. It's absolutely amazing.
The entire like inside of it from this lighting is just kind of like, how would you describe this? Like warm tones?
Yeah, it's like warm. It reminds me of like a it's very like I don't know. It's like fairy. It's like beautiful. It's so nice. It's like a little woodland setting. It's like outside, but
it's
inside.
Got that feeling of like, so the entire walls are also lined with nooks of books, like these inserts of just rows and rows and rows of shelves of books. And it does have that feeling of like maybe like what is that, a nook that you read a book in? Like that, the
like window? A cozy nook.
Yeah.
The thing is though, are they books or is it bottles of booze?
Oh.
They look like
they are bottles. Oh, I was like, damn, how many books do they have and how are they going to let you choose? Okay. So I wonder, I guess the ones behind the bar are maybe like drinkable, or I don't know. And then are the rest for show? I'm not entirely sure.
I assume that they're like empties, yeah. So they've sort of stacked them up in these archways. There's like archways that look like big windows, and they've got shelves and shelves and shelves of all sorts of different bottles. It looks like a lot of Tia Maria.
Oh, what is that? What's Tia Maria?
Tia Maria is a coffee liqueur.
Okay.
It's delicious. It's very good. Mix that with milk and vodka, and you got yourself a White Russian. Delicious. There's also a load of pictures and like paintings on the wall as well, isn't there? There's like all these interesting they're like, it's really hard to see because all the photos are very like they're quite little. Oh, here we go. That looks better.
It's so, like an Italian nicer Cracker Barrel.
It is. They've got like, I mean, I think some of them are biblical. Some of these pictures and paintings are quite biblical. But it's sort of like demonstrating, I assume, a lot of the culture, whether that's art culture or like religious culture.
Probably like Catholicism and that sort of thing.
Yeah. I also really like they have like table lamps on the tables, like on the dining tables, and they're quite big, aren't they? They're in between the tables, like on pillars. And all the chairs are like wicker woven basket chairs, which is really cool.
So cozy, and the entire room has like a yellow tint from the homey, like cozy lighting. It's really nice.
Oh, it's beautiful. I really want to go. Just by this, like seeing this first impression, I really want to go here because it looks magical. It looks so like otherworldly in here. From like a really concretey glass.
Oh yeah, can you imagine like going from outside London where you're walking past a Primark and you just are transported into this like beautiful like Italian fairy restaurant or something.
It is honestly like pretty amazing to look at, and yeah, I really want to go already. I don't even know what they, I mean, obviously it's going to be Italian food, but yeah, it's already something I want to visit now. Also got some snapshot images of like the food that they have. Something that has caught my attention immediately is this spaghetti just in like a wheel of cheese.
Yes. So apparently one of their specialties is that they do this like cheese scooping thing.
God.
Yeah, I guess that they're famous for the cheese scooping.
Basically, there's like a whole wheel of I don't know what kind of cheese it is, but it's like a hard cheese, and it's got like a well in it for the purpose of inserting spaghetti into it, and I assume mixing it all around and getting loads of melted cheese on it. Holy shit, that's a bit of me. This looks like they do some pizza as well, which look fantastic. Kind of like, I mean, I wouldn't say like average Italian offering because it all looks quite intricate and like different, but I would say pretty like what
cozy.
You'd expect.
Cozy Italian food.
Very stodgy, very like delicious, carby, yum yum, everything that everyone likes.
So the way that I found this was I typed in most famous restaurants in London. So the description of this one on the site says, known for its beautiful decor, jewel-worthy desserts, and pasta served in cheese wheels.
Oh.
Circolo Popolare is the Big Mama restaurant that's already earned quite the name for itself. Book your spot in advance to experience the Fitzrovia favorite for yourself. So the cheese wheel pasta.
So it sounds like it's quite difficult to get a booking at as well, which I might investigate during this recording. See how long the wait is if I want to try and go and eat here.
True.
The plates as well look absolutely like amazing. Like they're all really decorative and how would you even describe this? They're like really ornate.
It's like going to your Italian nan's house, I think, because it's like your Italian nan's like dishes that have been passed down in the family and stuff. Like it's definitely got that cozy feeling to it.
Yeah, they're very traditional looking. Oh, it looks so good. I'm very excited. I'm probably not alone in thinking this, but like Italian food is one of the best things.
Yeah, I agree. It's so good.
Okay, so after having a quick look at the oh wow, they've got some great pictures on their website as well. It's actually, their website is Big Mama Group.
Yeah, so I guess it's like part of like a group of restaurants then, which feels kind of strange because they feel like such a unique experience to be part of like a restaurant group, I guess.
So they say that they're a group of pals, 130 completely crazy Italians. Okay, interesting. Our chef Francesco has created a crazy menu from our incredible Italian products. It offers, among other things, our carbonara served in a pecorino wheel. Oh my god, here we go.
Napolitan?
Napolitan, that's how you pronounce it. Pizzas with Italian ingredients like San Marzano tomatoes and fresh mozzarella. And to top it off, our scandalous desserts featuring caramelized chocolate-covered profiterole and famous zingy lemon pie. Size XXL. Oh my god, how big is this? Jeez.
Size double XL.
Oof. Wow, you can even private hire this place.
Sexy bookings, breakfast time, big groups, private hire, and walk-ins 8 people maximum. So maybe it's not too bad. We have a limited number of tables for walk-ins. We will always do our very best to accommodate, but please be aware it isn't always possible. Therefore, we recommend checking our booking options below too. Maybe we should see. Shall we try a sexy booking?
Let's give it a go. All right. Oh. What date are we on? Oh, it is the 19th. So we could actually go today.
Are they open today? Shall we pop over to the
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like they're not actually too bad. I imagine it is very busy though on like a walk-in basis.
What about search? Try search and let's see. Are they gonna have
no
availability at that time? But there is a 12:15, a 12:30 on the 22nd. A 10 and a... Wow, they are actually pretty well booked for dinners. A 10 p.m. on Thursday, October 4th, and a 10:15 p.m. And Wednesday, there's a 10:15 p.m. on October 5th. So you do seem like if you want to book for dinner, there's some 3:15, some 4:15s, and 4:30s. But that's in the month of October. Like, about a month away at this point.
Jeez, okay. So, yeah, it seems like it's quite exclusive. Which makes me think it must be really, really good. It must be so good. So, should we take a look at the menu then, I guess?
I'm excited for this because the amount of Italian on it is...
Oh my god.
We are going to butcher most of this, just so you're aware. We won't do cheesy accents, but we will try our best with the pronunciations.
Yes, and apologies to all Italians.
Yes.
If you're listening, I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
I'm sorry.
So they say that their menu is ugly, but it's B Corp. Basically, this means we'd rather offer you a digital version of our menu via the QR. Oh, right, fair enough. So,
I see. Okay.
So yeah, they're not going to give you a fancy menu. They'd rather you look at your phone, which makes sense.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the menu looks pretty packed. Although there is actually a whole menu of like drinks. So actually it's not too bad. I always get a little bit intimidated when you get, especially in a like any, well, I'd say in any restaurant, but I don't like it when the menu is too large because makes my life harder, doesn't it, really? I got to choose.
Have you seen a Cheesecake Factory menu yet? Because that's another place I need to take you. Okay, because that is an intimidating menu.
There's so much, and I enjoy looking at, just trying to find the most calorific thing on the Cheesecake Factory menu.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a slice of their double chocolate cheesecake, I think, is about 900 something calories.
Fucking hell.
If I remember.
There's some salads and pasta dish. I think it was a pasta dish I was looking at, and it was over 1,000 calories, and there was like maybe some over 2,000 calories on there.
Oh my god.
It's like, holy shit, guys. Like, is it really that good that it warrants that many calories? I don't know. It's probably just butter.
Maybe the big portion sizes, I guess. Because sometimes I'll look at something on an American menu and it'll be like, this is this many calories. And I'm like, oh, that's a lot. But then I think usually when I go somewhere, I only eat like half of it. So at least that's a little bit better. And then I take the other half home. But not everyone is doing that. Like, there are some people, that are taking leftovers, but there are some people who are not.
I would be one of the people that is not.
I don't blame you.
I think I'm gonna go in. I'm visiting the US soon, so I'm gonna have to go in with that mentality of like, just eat just eat to fullness, to satisfaction, because otherwise I will need another seat on the plane to get home.
You're gonna have to leave Sarah in America and take her seat on the plane.
Yeah, like, sorry, I'm gonna be double me now. But yeah, this at first glance looks. I mean, gosh, we've got. I assume these are nibbles.
Buoni Prodotti.
Buoni Prodotti. Yeah, so it must be like for the table, maybe?
Buoni Prodotti. Good products, it translates to.
Good products.
Okay, nice. Excellent.
I'm sure they are good products. We've got things like the Olive Trinity, which is Gioconda and Nocerella olives from Sicily. Liguorian
Tagliacci
olives, homemade garlicky herby marinades. Oh my goodness. Sounds delicious. And it's only £5. Whatever it is.
It's not actually bad.
I mean, it's obviously
olives?
Just some olives with some garlicky herby marinade.
Okay.
Yum yum.
Smoked stracciatella, maybe. Burrata's creamy, smoky heart. This alone is worth living for.
Oh.
Smoked stracciatella, which is like, it's a type of cheese, a spun paste dairy product. Mixture of fresh cream and hand-frayed mozzarella cheese.
I love burrata. So good.
It looks delicious.
It's just delightful. They also have a Isola della Burrata, a bouncy burrata served in tomato gazpacho with croutons, chives, basil, and oregano. Sounds pretty tasty. We've got prosciutto di Parma, 24 Messi.
24 messy. That's a big mess.
Big mess. So this is, what are all
prosciutto di Parma, stagionato 24 messy dell'Azienda San Nicola prosciutti. Okay, prosciutto di Parma. What's di Parma?
I think it's so Parma's a ham.
Okay.
So I think it's like ham of like a prosciutto ham, maybe. And by what I'm thinking is that it's been aged for 24 months or something.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe.
So I've Googled it and it's come up with like a picture of a Parmesan Reggiano like type of cheese. So I think maybe the cheese is aged.
Okay, yeah. Maybe.
What is Parma? Parma, is that cheese? Parma, Italian.
Parma. It's ham usually, I think, isn't it? Parma? Or maybe that's
Italian food. I don't know. Parma, Italy, it says. Maybe it's from Parma, Italy then. Oh my gosh.
Yes, must be.
When I picked this place, I was like, oh, basic Italian food. Like, we'll probably speed run through this. Hopefully there's stuff to talk about. But we're having to actively Google and translate that. And I actually think it's kind of good.
Yes.
So this is a type of prosciutto, I think, from Parma for 24 months or something for $10.
Yeah. And then there's a Bresaola della Valtellina. Bresaola della Valtellina from Mottolini in Lombardy, lightly dressed with olive oil and lemon zest. I mean, what Bresaola? Okay, it's air-dried salted beef. Yes.
Okay. That looks tasty. Okay.
Yum yum. Very nice.
Piatto di Prodati, crunchy grissini with prosciutto di Parma, mozzarella di bufala, and mixed olives. What the heck is a grissini? What is
crunchy grissini?
Grissini. Okay. Thin Italian breadsticks. Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay. That sounds good.
Thin, crunchy breadsticks with prosciutto, mozzarella of bufala, and mixed olives. Okay.
Sounds tasty. There's naughty garlic bread. I can understand this one. Garlic flatbread with
yeah, it got complicated. Cacio cavallo
and Parmigiano. I can never pronounce this one right.
Parmigiano
Reggiano. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. This one is gonna have to just be like.
I kind of like it.
Can you get like just a TTS voice to do all these pronunciations?
Oh my gosh, yeah. We need what's his name? Brian. Is it Brian that does it?
Yeah. Well, Brian's the British one, so he'd probably butcher them as well, I assume. And then there's a bread basket. Oh yeah, I'd be getting a bread basket. Sourdough from bread.
I don't know what bread means. Is that Italian? Is bread Italian?
Sourdough from bread.
Bread. Is that another restaurant, like a sister restaurant or something?
Maybe.
Oh my god, because it's capitalized. Bread.
Yes. I think you're probably right. You also get Sardinian pan carousel and crunchy grissini.
We know grissini.
We know that one. Okay, so that's basically, I assume, just like nibbles for the table. You know, just little things to snack on while you're probably choosing what else you're going to get. There's some antipasti, which. What is the meaning of antipasti? Is it like
it's the opposite of pasta because it's antipasti. Yeah.
What does it mean?
What do you mean by antipasti? Hors d'oeuvres.
So, just hors d'oeuvres, yeah. Typically Italian hors d'oeuvres. Okay. So it's kind of like another course. But you don't have to get it, I assume.
Maybe there's like the small plates, and then there's the like hors d'oeuvres. There's more after that, but okay, I kind of understand it.
Yeah. So there's things like aubergine empanadas, little pastry parcels filled with aubergines, cherry tomatoes, and basil, served with pecorino and basil aioli dip.
Okay.
Prosciutto e melon. So I assume this is, it's prosciutto crudo di Parma with cantaloupe melon, hazelnuts and chives, the ultimate classic. Bread pit, garlicky bruschetta with, this one again, stracciatella, cherry tomatoes, basil pesto, oregano, and oil. Get fritti with it. Fried courgette and tropea onions, topped with homemade aioli and fresh chives. Circolo's love mussel, a crusty bread bowl filled with steamed mussels with a tomato and oregano sauce.
Mm.
And then there's this, which is kind of like a curveball. Got beef, English beef tartare with rocket, capers, anchovies, and spring onions, crispy Sardinian carousel bread.
Mm-hmm.
I really like beef tartare, actually. It's just like raw mince. It's delicious. I don't know if it's like... Is tartare? I guess it is an Italian dish. It just seems weird. I don't know.
Is tartare French or Italian? Steak tartare is a French appetizer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it is French. Okay.
Is it? Italian steak tartare recipe, and then the description says, in France, finely minced raw beef.
I think it is... Maybe it's one of those things that's like... I don't know. It says that the word originates from French. Okay. So
makes sense.
I'll go for that. We'll go for that. Okay. Sure.
We've got creamy piatti, a carmina burrata, homemade spaghetti cittara. I think that's wasn't that the lady that was like from Thundercats?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Cittara. Thundercats Chitara. Like cheetah.
Chitara, yeah, Chitara.
Yeah, there she goes.
Nice.
What a hottie. Okay. Named after the Thundercats, kind of strange choice, but I support it. Homemade spaghetti chitara with tomato sauce, sauteed aubergines, and stracciatella. Vegan version available. Interesting.
Okay.
Cheese, all that. Fresh green ravioli filled with gorgonzola, stracciatella, ricotta, and pecorino, topped with fried sage. Easy, cheesy, beautiful, it says. La Gran Carbonara per one, I guess?
Yeah.
Homemade spaghetti chitara, creamy pecorino, crispy guanciale, egg yolk, a lot of pepper, available for lunch only. There's a ready-set ragu, fresh malfadine pasta with an aromatic slow-cooked oxtail ragu, San Marzano tomatoes, pine nuts, and white wine topped with Parmigiano Reggiano. Please be aware that the ragu may occasionally contain small pieces of cartilage, it says in asterisks.
My favorite.
And
I love cartilage.
I can't do the crunch of it. I can't do it.
Oh no. It's grim. Yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't mind it. It means that it's like made with real oxtails, so that's good.
Malfadine al tartufo. Should I just Malfadine al tartufo? House special fresh mafalda, black Molise truffle, indulgent truffle, and mascarpone cream. If I read it like this, I feel less embarrassed. La Gran Carbonara per two. Homemade spaghetti chitara served in the whole round of pecorino, crispy guanciale, egg yolk, and a lot of pepper, available for dinner only. And then finally, Frank Ocean, a very lovely singer man. Homemade linguine, cuttlefish, mussels, cherry tomatoes, and lemon zest. So fancy. It's spelled FAN-SEA.
I feel like we should go and you need to order in this accent.
Oh my god, I'd get kicked out of the restaurant.
Are you taking the piss, love? Are you taking piss?
This is just what I sound like. I flew all the way here from Tennessee.
So that was, I assume, like the... What is primi piatti then? Primi piatti?
First plate, and then second plate.
So we've got the secondi piatti. Shall I read it in a northern accent?
Yeah.
The chef's dishes with good seasonal products, good for the body and good for the soul. So we've got the Big Mama classic carpaccio. Classic beef carpaccio with rocket salad, balsamic reduction, and big flakes of Parmigiano 22 months. And then we've got carpaccio di pomodoro, red and yellow summer tomatoes, ultra creamy, stracciatella, oregano, basil, spring onions, and olive oil. SpaceX rocket salad.
Okay.
What is this? Big salad of rocket, celery, radish, and carrot, dressed in crema di sisi. Add mozzarella di bufala, +3. Circolo's tagliata di manzo, grilled bavette. Steak and smashed triple cooked baby potato served with a sharp and fresh salsa verde. And then Spidino I can't even keep it up. I'm trying to like pronounce this properly.
Yeah.
Spidino di Seppi?
Yeah, I think Spidino maybe.
Spidino? Spedino, skewer grilled cuttlefish and a herby tomato, shallot and garlic sauce, served with grilled red and yellow peps and crispy smashed potato. And then there's a salt and bocca alla romana, English roast veal, controversial, stuffed with prosciutto, melty mozzarella, pan fried in butter with crispy sage, masala gravy. Oh, now I've got to be honest. None of them really caught my attention.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Do you know what I mean? They're very like traditional sounding. I'm sure they're delicious, but I'm such a Luddite. I really like just pizza and pasta. I'm such a fucking, like Philistine here. I just give me them carbs.
Well, I've got your pizza napoletana. So, Margherita di Bufala. San Marzano tomato mozzarella di bufala. French fresh basil. Amrata burrata.
Ooh.
With tomato base, smoked stracciatella, tagliacci olives, capers, and lemon. You've got a Regina George. Interesting. Okay.
Ooh.
Mean Girls. Fior di latte, mozzarella, braciola, rocket, parmigiano reggiano, balsamic vinegar reduction. Take it cheesy on me. Cacio cavallo, gorgonzola, fior di latte, parmigiano reggiano, creamy ricotta and lemon. Some like it hot. Fior di latte, mozzarella di bufalo, salsiccia picante, basil pesto, the bad vegan, tomato sauce, Julian Bruno vegan cheese, peppers, aubergines, artichokes, and fresh basil, and then nothing but the truffle, fresh black truffle, fior di latte, mozzarella, smoky provola, black truffle cream, 22-month Parmigiano and chives. Reading these menu items, Oz has more so been like, I couldn't tell you what I've just read because I've been focusing so hard on trying to be able to phonetically sound out the words that I'm like, I could not tell you what some of the items on the menu are because I can't remember them because my brain has said, okay, say the words and then that's all we know.
Yeah, I've not taken any of it in, really.
Yeah.
It's also like, it seems like obviously we are not native or fluent in Italian, so it does come off as like a big effort.
Yeah, it feels like being in a class.
Yeah, we're learning, maybe. Or we're not learning anything. We haven't even learned what's on the menu because we're just trying to pronounce words. And this is okay, so now we're on to the desserts. All right, interesting. So we got dolce, dessert time. Tiramisu, big Mama's classic. The incomparable lemon pie, zingy tart, and humongous 5.9-inch meringue layer. Jeez, how big is this thing? Hang on, I gotta find a picture of this. Circola.
5. It's not It does not say 5. What?
5.9 inches, yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought it said 5 foot 9 inches.
Oh my god. I think it's 5 inches. Wait. 5.9 inch. Yeah, it's not 5 foot 9 inch. Jeez. I'm just going to have to find
9 inches.
That's taller than me. A lot taller than me. Yeah, look at the size of this thing.
It looks like a little garden gnome. Oh my gosh, that is so good because the best part of the lemon meringue pie is the meringue. Like,
it's like
dome is huge.
It's huge. It looks. I thought this was bread. I thought it was like a wedge of bread.
I thought it was cheese.
So we were both wrong. It's actually a lemon meringue pie, and it's absolutely fucking huge.
It looks actually beautiful.
It does look really, really good. There's peanut profiterole napoletana, huge choux pastry, vaniglia gelato, caramelized peanuts, warm dark chocolate, when Berimet sabayon, fresh red fruits with raspberry coulis, crispy almonds, served with an enveloping coconut masala, sauvignon cream. I'll have what she's having. What is with these film references?
I don't know. There's been quite a few of them. And Frank Ocean, a singer, which I do like him, but...
I thought, usually they have, like, nods to Italian people, don't they? On a, like, oh, it's Frank's... I can't think of a...
Everybody loves Raymond Pie. He was Italian, right?
Yeah, but usually it's like, oh, okay, I understand that reference because they're an Italian person, but strange. Also, that we've got pizza alla Nicoliata, dessert pizza filled with our very own chocolatey hazelnut spread. YOLO. Okay. Gelato pistachio di Bronte with homemade whipped cream. Yogurt girl. Yogurt ice cream.
Girl.
I thought this was a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
If only.
Berry compote, mega chunks of meringue, chantilly and fresh strawberries, and then sorbetto del giorno. So just sorbet, I think. Interesting. And then I think like the drinks menu, you've got beers on draft.
Fuck ton of wine with like
fuck ton of wine. Yeah, all Italian by the looks of it.
I like the description of some of them. Brunello di Montalcino, which is 2017 Tricerci or something, Toscana. This is a very fine wine for which very fine grapes have died. Show it some respect, and it's £88, I assume, for the bottle.
Fucking hell.
What a funny little description, though. And also, Primitivo, the kind of wine that makes love to you, smooth, full, velvety, with notes of ripe red fruit. I'm not good at any words today.
No, I think, my brain's like melting.
Oh, yeah, like, that too.
Like that big wheel of cheese.
Oh, that big wheel of cheese.
Put spaghetti in my big wheel. But there's a Bordeaux here, or Bordeaux blend, that is £449.
Christ.
The legendary Bordeaux blend, soft and robust at the same time, so perfect it will make you weep. I don't know. Like,
yeah, it will make me weep that I spent that much money from my wallet.
Yeah. I just drank £450. What the fuck? I don't think I could ever justify anything like that. I'd be going for like I'll have a beer and a water. But yeah, Jesus Christ, they must get people. I mean, somebody must buy it. Probably not very often, but why would they stock it? They must know someone's going to buy that. Jeez. So, what are you feeling, Boba, after like, trying to dissect and decipher this menu, what are you drawn to?
I've got to like go back and superficially read some things to understand exactly what I read.
Have like a quick intermission on the
Yeah. I think I would do some of the like just the big cheeses you get from the buoni prodotti, like just a big, give me the big cheese.
Yeah.
Maybe like, I don't know if I would really want any of the antipasties that they have, if I'm being honest. Maybe I'd get a bread basket or something. And then I think I would want the pasta made inside the cheese wheel just because. Just give me that. And then, you know me, I love a tiramisu. Like, that is my favorite dessert of all time. But seeing the dome of this meringue on this lemon pie, I think I would actually go with that because that looks like a once-in-a-lifetime dome, and I'm ready for it.
I agree. I think that would have to be, I think, just from the experience aspect, I think I'd have to go for that as the dessert as well. And I'm kind of with you with the like the choices here. I think I'd want to try like a lot of the cheese, like the burrata, the smoked stracciatella. Stracciatella. I just really like burrata, and I think I'd have to go for some burrata. And like, maybe the bread basket, or maybe some this one, which is a crunchy grissini with prosciutto di Parma, mozzarella, and mixed olives. I think that sounds pretty nice. And then I agree with like the pecorino bowl pasta. However, I also kind of like the idea of getting a pizza because I'm kind of lame like that, but I just love pizza. So I think if I was going to choose a pizza off here, it would have to be the...
It's hard. It does have truffle. I know you like your truffle.
I do, yeah. The fresh black truffle and mozzarella provola. Yeah, that does sound really good. £19, like nearly 20 quid for a pizza, but I bet it would be pretty spectacular. Yeah, so maybe that, and the lemon pie to finish, or I could get the tiramisu and we could share.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of like, I've looked at all the desserts now, and I almost think maybe I would get something, I would just get like small, regular food, and then, because there's like, that peanut profiterole also sounds really good.
Yeah.
The dessert pizza sounds really good, so maybe I'd just get a bunch of
like little bits. Yeah.
Desserts for the table.
Yeah. Oh, and also, that said, I probably would want to try their beef tartare.
Yeah.
Just because I don't often see it on any menu, and it, it's delicious. So I probably want that raw beef.
The beef.
Yeah. Pretty interesting. I'd say like pretty, I don't know. I think it looks intimidating just because of, and also if you've been listening to this.
Yeah. Our pronunciation.
Yeah, it probably sounds really confusing. But there isn't like a whole, there's like enough on here to be like, oh, I could come here a few times and have something completely different each time. But I'd say it's like nothing too like crazy. The crazy things I think are like the cheese wheel and the big lemon pie. Those are like the really crazy things. But it sounds really good. I'd love to go and eat here and hopefully not offend anyone with my pronunciations on anything. But yeah, we've got some reviews to look at, and it's got over 8,400 reviews. And a 4.7.
That's pretty good.
It's very good. We've got a local guide one, that's given this 5 out of 5. It's 2 weeks ago. The decoration and atmosphere are wonderful. We loved everything. Our servers were polite and offered recommendations, which were great. The drinks are unique with a lot to choose from. Lunch was delicious. The dishes are perfect to share or not. And a taste sensation. It was fun trying new food fusions and classics. Reservations are a must, or you can walk in and try and get a table right when they open. I walked right past the restaurant without realizing it.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, we got a picture of, they obviously got the mussels. There's some pasta with a load of truffles on top. Damn, that looks so good. Oh, and it's just so pretty in here. Like, there's a little waiting area, I think, and it's just surrounded by plants and flowers, and it's like a wicker basket chair, like a rocking chair. It looks so nice. Lemon pies there.
Oh, tasty.
So tasty looking. Bloody hell. Yeah. Oh, there's your tiramisu.
Gosh, it's just slopped right in there, but it's so good looking.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much like, oh, this person's only left 4. And they've said this is a really popular and busy dining spot. The interior was amazing, photo worthy. The service was impeccable. The lady in the reception was very nice to offer to take photos of our group. I had a bit of a mixed emotions about our order. The prosciutto with melon works really well. The sweet and salty mix when you eat the cantaloupe made fireworks in my mouth. On the other hand, I got a bit disappointed with the truffle pasta. I mean, it's good, but maybe my expectations were quite high coming into a restaurant, as I saw its popularity in the reviews, but it was just okay to me. Generally, it's still a great experience and well worth a try. Okay. So, well, I mean, I suppose, like, you know, some people are gonna, like, I suppose you've got to really like truffle, haven't you? Or,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's like, I think, to be honest, though, it's not really overpriced. I wouldn't say, obviously, not that bottle of wine that's £450. But I think the prices kind of like reflect, they're not like ridiculous. It's not like you're paying, you know, £20 to £30 for a main, or everything's like in the double digits. So I don't think it's like, I think the price will reflect the quality of that. You know, I think it looks really good. Oh, okay. So Steve Parks, this was 3 months ago, and they left a 1-star review. And they said, had waited 5 months to book a table here for our daughter's birthday. The meal was so bad that they wiped the entire bill for 5 people, including the drinks, clear. Why would you still leave a 1-star then? I don't know. This was meant to be pasta arrabbiata, which wasn't on the menu, but the waiter said they could make it. What arrived was a plate of undercooked spaghetti with a child's tomato sauce. She was then given a bowl of raw chilies and garlic oil so she could make her own at the table. The starter of garlic flatbread was also very disappointing, with no hint of garlic or butter, and was cold and dry. Don't be fooled by the nice social media pictures of this restaurant. I have been to many far nicer independent local restaurants. So they made the make.
Yeah, this is a little sus. It seems a little suspicious.
Yeah, they made. Why would you take your daughter? Why would you wait 5 months, take your daughter to this place for her birthday when she doesn't even want anything on the menu?
Yeah, kind of suspicious.
Also, it looks like nothing, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like they went to the wrong place. They ruined my birthday and I left crying. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, this is a long one. Do you want to read this or can you not? Oh, it's nice.
I don't know. That's the gist of it. Let's see. We couldn't book a table, so we tried to see if they would have one for walk-in, and they did. We loved the decorations. The waiter was really nice and welcoming. We didn't quite enjoy them, but we didn't complain because it was just a matter of taste, the starters. They had some cocktails. As for pizza as the main, it wasn't the best, but we didn't say a word, enjoying the atmosphere. Finished our main relatively quick as we were hungry. Excited about the desserts. When we were waiting for Anna to come take our order, another server came and told us we would only have 5 to 10 more minutes to stay. We could not believe it. Nothing was said to us when we got to the table. We didn't know we would have a limited time to eat. It was my birthday in all caps. And my husband have talked to the waitress to put a candle in the dessert. At the moment we walked into the restaurant, everything was arranged. Out of the blue, I couldn't even have my dessert anymore. Seriously? What kind of service is that? They tried to apologize, kept saying we had to leave. The waiter didn't show much sympathy anymore. It was just that they want people to come take their photos and make some marketing for them, and that's it. So she felt shocked and humiliated. Everything. She only thing she wanted was a nice dinner at a charming place, but she went back to the hotel crying. I wonder, like, all right, here's again where we need both sides of the story, because how long were you there for in a place that is mega busy? And I do think, like, sometimes, depending on what restaurant you go to, it is kind of expected that you don't take the table for too long, maybe.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And also, like, if it was your first time in London and this was like the place that you had your heart set on, why wouldn't you book, like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's like you got to be realistic about, like, you know, it's a business. I understand people not wanting to be like farmed through an eating experience, like get in, get out, eat, fuck off. But if you like really want to have a good experience, then like pre-book and say, like, it's my birthday and I want to be able to have this table for 2 hours. Is that possible? Do I need to do like a double reservation or something? And, you know, they might have taken ages to like choose. Do you know what I mean? They might have been like, oh, can we just have 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes? And at that point, you've like, you know, spent 20 minutes just trying to decide on what to have.
Yeah.
And it's like that 20 minutes is still time that you're taking a table. So I don't know. I agree. I feel like it's like, ooh, some burrata. But anyway, I don't know. I feel like it looks incredible. I really would like to go to this place. So I'll have to plan, like, I think this is the thing, like you'd have to plan like your trip around going somewhere like this. Like if you really wanted to try it, then, you know, book it and then work around that reservation. Because it is quite obviously in high demand. But yeah, I think it looks great. What do you think, Boba? Is this somewhere you'd like to go as well?
I think I would go, yeah, because I think even more so than anything else, just like the inside of it is pretty. So even if I was like, you know, maybe especially after reading the reviews, if I were to do a walk-in or something, I would say, hey, you know, how much time is there? You know, what do you think I would have time to order? And then if anything, maybe I go in for like maybe an antipasto or like a small thing and then focus on the dessert. And I think I would be just fine with that, because I think it's kind of like with a place as busy as that, if you really want to have like the big experience, then yeah, probably booking ahead would be good. But if you just want to like go in for something, then maybe having the expectation of like, oh, maybe I have limited time wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, like going in for, like you say, like some small plates that don't require like long cooking times, having a nice drink and getting a dessert. And then, yeah, it's strange. I think people have very odd expectations of like because like you said, if you explain like, oh, or asked how long do I have, then they probably would tell you. But yeah, I think it looks really good. I'm going to try and book a reservation here at some point. I'm going to make a trip maybe to go here. I know I say this about a lot of places. I need to find like a free time to go, because it's one of those things. But I think it looks incredible. I'd be the same. I'd be happy just to sit and have like something really little and be like, oh well, I came. I'm glad and I liked it. So
yeah, totally.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I hope we've not like offended everyone by reading out the menu, but definitely check it out yourself. It's Circolo, Popolare, or what did you Google, Boba? Best restaurants?
Yeah, best restaurants in London, and that was one of them.
There you go.
So there you go.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much for finding this place. I feel like you've opened my eyes to a new place that I really want to go as well. This keeps happening, for goodness sake.
It's a good avenue to find these places for sure.
It really is. Yeah. Because I think, you know, and also it's nice that it's like an independent place. Obviously, you know, a lot of people, I think we were saying before recording, everybody wants us to look at like Olive Garden, which I think we will do, but I think your idea is to do it slightly different.
Yeah, we'll have some different formats for some of the American chains. So I think with those, it's more about the weird experience or like maybe their notoriety more than it is about the food, because it's very basic food. Imagine we look at this beautiful place, and then we look at the Olive Garden where it's like spaghetti Alfredo. There was not an Alfredo to be seen on this menu. So quite the contrast.
Yeah, definitely. But thank you so much for listening. I'm watching, if you're watching this on Boba's YouTube as well. YouTube. And it was a fantastic time. Thank you so much to everybody that is still sending in like your requests and recommendations. We are, I think I say we, Boba mainly doing all the heavy lifting on that.
No, we both are working.
Going through all the emails, but you can still email us with something, especially like if you're not in the UK or US. I'd love to take a look at, your local cuisine or somewhere you visited that's your favorite. And you can email us on feelsonmeals@gmail.com. Just something a bit different, something different. Or it's just like, it's like a really good takeaway that you've been to or something like that. I don't know. Just something that we've not explored yet. Love to hear about it. So, with all that said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day and week. And we'll see you all very soon.
See you soon.
Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.